Hey everybody, welcome to D&D night on DDOstream. We play Dungeons & Dragons every Sunday night starting at 7 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. We're sponsored by Fantasy Grounds. Most supported, what's the word? There's a specific word that they're using for it.
Most supported official licenses of any online tool.
Right, online tool. Virtual tabletop, that's it. Of any virtual tabletop, with the most plugins and options you can find, including ones both official and unofficial. And this is On the Edge of Evil. It takes place on my home build world of Shadow. And this is pretty much on the Dark Continent, as it were. Players this week are, and you'd like to introduce yourselves? We'll start with Jim and move that way across the top.
Hello, I am playing Jim, who is a 6th level druid.
Okay.
Zoink, zoink, Scoob.
And Ulril?
Toxicoma.
Sorry, I'm playing Ulril, a 6th level Hexblade Warlock. I think pretty much everything is metal as long as it has to do with death.
Okay. Nimvid's playing Nimvid.
Yeah.
And I am Devin Worch, otherwise known as Makit Work. And so he is a Trollkin fighter, Stonehide. He's a tinker, an artisan, a bespectacled sort of engineer, as it were, except he's also a troll and is pretty strong and pretty able to hit things.
All right, and I am playing Zorna the Unbroken, who is a Minotaur cleric, and she's also a master craftsman. And she's heard all the cow jokes, so, you know.
Almost all the cow jokes.
Oh.
Now there's new cow jokes.
Yes, I heard.
I prepared answers for questions that may come up. You know, just in case.
In case the mood strikes you.
You're going to milk this one, aren't you?
The bovine overmind has all the answers.
Yes, it does.
This is utterly ridiculous.
All right. Now the stream has its own window, so they can see what's going on as well, and there's no sharing of the DM information, as it were. Let's see. Let's make sure everybody's on here. Here we are.
My weapons options thing keeps popping up.
Yeah, that's for you
doing
guys.
it?
Yes.
Oh.
Because any of these can be used by anyone who's proficient in them, and you can just go through the pages and see what you can do with your weapons other than hurt things.
The Nurian hook looks interesting.
All right. Get rid of that token.
I'm pretty good with my trident right now.
Fair enough. But yeah, these are not different weapons per se, just the alternate things you can do with the weapons you have. So, like, trident, which you've done this, you used it last time. Let's see, can be used to, like, weapon trap, I think, and other such. They're like, yeah, there it is. It can pin things, and you can disarming parry with it. And
what did we decide a spear was?
A
They caught
spear?
Pokemon.
Let's see.
Or does it not have anything special?
It should. I'm thinking it probably has, it's it's only one of the oldest weapons in history.
I'm not worried about it.
I think set charge and fearsome accuracy is fine. That's one from javelin, one from pike. That pretty much covers it, really.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so a little town has built up around the portal from Rachel's Landing, which is the other sub-campaign of this world. And from there has come over the beginnings of civilization, basically being brought back to the continent. The use of money happens a little bit. It's not as useless here as it is everywhere else. And a few little small buildings have popped up above it as well. One is just built enough to be called a building, and it is the Extended Adventurers Guild. And in it is pretty much a roof, 4 walls, and a posting board with different requests for adventurers to take up. Otherwise, there are actually a few other stalls around to be found where you can buy basic healing potions and anti-venoms and acid and holy water. Otherwise, you can find most of the other things that are in the player's handbook for purchase, like mundane stuff. So if you need to buy any of those, just let me know. The prices are pretty high by your regular standards, but then again, money's kind of new if you're from this side of things, and if you're from the other side of things, then, well, you know why it's more expensive. So some of you have pretty recently come back from fighting undead ghost dwarves, in the icy hills, and have gotten rewards from that. And some of you have come back from the other continent as well. Jim, you want to introduce yourself to everybody and select a portrait?
Yes. So I am a human druid, new to town. Looking for adventure and to get a better sense of the area.
Hello, Jim.
Hello, and who might you be?
I am Zorna.
Oh, nice to make your acquaintance.
I'm going to head over to this, what did you call it, New Adventurers Guild, and see what's hanging on the walls. Anybody want to
I'll be
I'd
right
love
there,
to.
Zorna.
The money.
Money, money, money.
It's new and an exciting prospect. Trade that you can hold in your hand, and you don't have to. It is a medium of trade.
They probably have coins here, don't they?
Only recently have you all come upon coins. You specifically, you Zorna, and a few others specifically found some coins from this place. For the most part, coins have been useless. People have had them, but they haven't had any use, nowhere to spend them, more or less. There just wasn't enough infrastructure. But with the coming of the village and the connection to the other place, some of that's beginning to happen. So now you have a place you can actually bring things and sell them, and exchange them for other goods and services, etc. The concept isn't foreign to you, just the implementation has been until recently.
Cool.
Let's see. So there are a few different things posted in there. One such as all of my birds disappeared. Another one is all the berries near town have gone sour, so there's no good pie.
Well, that's terrible.
Yeah. More intriguing ones are, let's see, a tribe of ghouls set up in a healed area and are threatening travelers. People disappear who go that way. And also there are a few, well, refugees that have come from ghoul-raided hamlets. And let's see. And there's another one. There's a man built a house, but it keeps sinking into the swamp. Send help. And there are people who are living in a ruined temple, not the big temple that was fixed not too long ago. And they're hearing very creepy screams at night, and it sounds like 100 foxes, but more bloodshed.
I'm strong. You guys want to lift a house?
That sounds like a good foundation of an adventure.
We can do that.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm not very good at
Small
lifting, but I'll
victories
try.
here. Let's small victories by making that person happy.
I'll cheer you on.
Let's make it happen.
All right. Dismiss. All right. Well, let's see. That happens to be to the south of where you are. It looks like it'll probably take you about a day and a half to get there. What would you like to take with you to set out to deal with this ever-sinking house?
Well, should we take, like, I don't know, some timber or something to hold it up? Or I don't know. I'm
A
not a mechanic.
shovel.
We can take a house to put underneath it.
Yeah. Some kind of big long stick, I think.
Something like that. We can always put Earl underneath it. Earl's a weirdo.
Hey,
Well, let us take a look at the situation first. Although I'm not opposed to bringing some kind of chocks or something like that if we can get that.
Okay. So things I didn't realize I had access to is I've got a hold of the Fantasy Plant Compendium, so I've got all sorts of plants available, because that's things you can do in Fantasy Grounds. Just go to DM's Guild and download loads of plugins. So I'm gonna say that you can probably get some wood where you're at, because this is the first trading hub in a long time. You can buy a few logs.
Does that mean Fantasy Grounds gives us access to shrubbery?
Yes. Of various types.
oh no.
Yeah. Like, you want to know about some Iranian rosewood, or some ripplewood, or sorewood? They've got you covered. All right. So you'll head out. The path is, to say roughly hewn is putting it lightly, but you're able to find a general way over there, because it took a lot of moving for people to try to build there to begin with. And as you get there, you see what looks like maybe the top of a building, or maybe they just started above the swamp line. It is not a pleasant smelling location, and the ground, even where you stand, not yet in the swamp, is kind of soggy.
Oof.
Do we see anybody?
You do see some people. You see one, but no, not Siri.
Nice.
You see some people who are there with, it looks like some kind of apparatus that they've been trying to use to pull things back out of the swamp where they've been stuck in. You can see there's a guy trying to direct people to use it's a like a gerbil wheel crane type deal. It's actually
A
fairly
gerbil wheel crane.
yeah, it's fairly complex.
I have so many ideas right now.
It's two big wheels for two people to be in, and they walk along it, and it produces the torque necessary to pull up things from the crane. And they are slowly pulling out the same wet logs that it looks like they probably used to build the
So
building.
I am a variant guild artisan tinker with a jury rig ability.
Right.
Can I find someone to be in charge and then perhaps take over for them? Like knock them upside the head?
Well, there's the person in charge who seems to be directing things. He doesn't seem to know what he's doing, other than he can direct people. He can make them do things. But he does not have the knowledge of how to accomplish things. Does that make sense?
Sure. What's this person look like?
He's a tall individual with a bit of a beard, a paunch belly, and he's seems to be very determined to build his building within this swamp.
I'm going to walk up to this person and say, I don't know who you are, but my name is Makit Worch, and I am here to solve your problems.
Well, good then. Do what he says then, and we'll see what you can do. I've made 2 of these buildings, and they've both fell over and fallen into the swamp.
And can I actually, well, maybe I should make a roll or two, but insider persuasion or something, but like, can I actually see what's going on here, what the problem is?
Yeah, go ahead and make me we'll say perception right now.
And while he's doing that, can I start ritual casting detect magic?
Sure. Okay. So as you look around, you can see that, well, the problem is they're trying to build on a swamp without any kind of real foundation. Like, they start putting down the first logs and whatnot, and they float for a bit, and then they just start sinking because there's nothing to hold them in place or anything. So it just kind of gets wobbly as it gets taller.
So you first
they're
need to
building a
put-
raft.
Functionally, that's
basically.
what does happen.
They need to put corner posts in and then build off that above the level of the water.
Let's see. Make me an intelligence check. And you and Zorna can kind of work together since you're both.
I don't know nothing. I'm just here.
In that connection, go ahead and roll with advantage on the
Okay.
on the check. Make it.
Oh, okay.
There we go. There we go. All right. So between you all, you realize what you really need to do is change this machine that they are using, or make one similar to it that instead will drive the posts down vertically into the ground, as to make a pile that is driven. You could call it, I don't know, a pile driver of sorts. in which you could make a stable platform.
Yes, indeed. The other thing you could do is we can get some smaller sticks, maybe, and ring that around with points if we have a hard time getting into the ground, and lash it up that way.
Okay. Well,
So I can jury rig.
right.
And the way that works is spend 2 hours during what would presumably be a long rest or downtime working on various Tinker's tools. When I've finished, anyone using the object for its intended purpose can ignore penalties. It lasts for a number of days equals to my intelligence modifier, which is 1, so basically last a day. And hopefully that would be enough to get the pile or the proper foundation set up.
All right. I'm gonna say it'll last. It'll take longer and last longer, because this is a little bit different sort of operation than fixing a broken pulley. This is building a thing and then using that thing to build another thing with a team of like 40 people.
Oh, we got 40 people?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, he's controlling you're directing now, and you're directing him to direct people to do things. Because after a while, he realizes you have some idea of what you're doing, as opposed to trying to build a building on, swamp ground. And so it begins to take shape. You get a few corner piles driven into the ground, and everything else starts to be kind of shored up. And you can tell that they give you tales of having lost a few people to the swamp as they drowned, with things falling on them and rolling over and stuff like that. But so they're pretty happy about actual progress being made. And so they're able to provide you all with food and a tent or 3 to stay in while you're there. And generally seem to appreciate that you're not dying, they're not dying. And for some reason, it seems that they're not having much trouble with creatures coming by to try and nab one of them every once in a while, which is what they're used to in their home hamlets.
Well, we're pretty intimidating. There's a lot of us.
It is in fact true.
Anything that comes too close might get eaten.
Right. Either way.
I've got to ask, if you guys are having so much trouble building here in the swamp, why do you want to live here?
Well, I own it, so I can build on it. And, well, once I've built on it, then it'll be hard for someone to take it away from me.
Okay.
Not that hard.
Fair enough.
Yeah. When I ritual cast detect magic earlier, did I get anything that might spawn interest in making this more harder than it should be?
No, it's plenty hard. It just happens to be more mundane. But
Finally.
But you all are making progress. There is a plan between the gifts of Zorna and the abilities of Makit. You're able to come up with things like blueprints and not blue, but a representative plan of action for people to continue on.
A picture of a thing before you make it. What an amazing concept.
Yeah.
So just for fun, I'll keep planning out like all these crazy additions he should have to his house, like this porch that comes out and has like this lift and pulley system for coming up, so you don't have to walk upstairs, and like a observation tower. Yeah, a good she shed out back, a man cave in the bottom, all the bells and whistles. And like I'll keep trying to sell him on all of it.
Man, that men cave.
It's a little dank.
It's going to be very literal, yeah.
And knowing my character, I would play dirges thinking that would lift people's moods, even though all my songs are sad.
Well, then it just becomes like work songs, unfortunately. And I'm not going to get any further than that, but that's what you've made happen.
On the plus side, it's looking more rather than less like shiplap. So, we're on brand.
Yeah. And after about 3 weeks or so, you've got it to the point that it's something you can stand on, and it could hold excessive weight, enough to build not just a building, but like a small fort, probably.
Is he going for any of my upgrades?
He's not going for them.
Is he paying us? Has he talked about what we're getting for this?
He is not. If you've brought it up.
I wouldn't mind bringing it up. No, that sounds like a plan.
Okay. Roll me persuasion.
I was gonna ask. Nope.
All right. Well, he's going to, because of all the help you've given, he's going to offer you a 10th of a seasons of harvest.
Harvest of what, sir?
Well, once this is built, you see, I'll have all the resources of the swamp being harvested by individuals, and then they will bring it to me, and I'll have it sent off to be traded off at the trade city. Because there's
Sounds fair to me, guys.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
Yeah.
Going on. All right, and well, actually, I'll tell you what. I'll make it 3 seasons worth. That way, it'll be 10% this season, or the first season, really, the second season, and the third.
That sounds even better.
Yeah.
It would go good with my milk and beets.
Wait, you have milk and beans?
Beets. No one's talking to you,
Oh.
Earl.
All right.
Oh.
What would you all like to do next?
Have we seen any berries around?
You've not seen, well, not any edible berries in the swamp so far. There are ones used for making dyes, and poisons.
Well, those were probably sour anyway.
Evil berries.
I could make some good berries if you're getting hungry.
Hey, good berries are always good.
I mean, if you'd like some, I could make some up for you right now.
They don't even have to start out as edible berries.
Poisonous good berries. All right, so what else is nearby here?
Well, not much. You're right next to the barren region, at the bottom of the forest, between the forest area and the arboreal area. So, I mean, that's the thing. There's not a lot near anything much. There's occasional hamlet where people have just kind of gathered together for survival. And there's a river nearby, and part of it's flooding over is what has made this swamp. So not terribly much. If you mean other things that are like that were on the board, directional wise, your options kind of are, you could go to where the ghoul encampments are, or not encampments per se, but the ghoul inhabited areas, or the place with the screaming sounds. Screaming sounds? Yeah, the place that sounds like the temple that sounds like 100 foxes screaming like they do. That's the sound That's one of the two sounds that foxes make, is a screaming
It
sound
sounds a lot more dangerous than making a house.
and mechanical barking. So,
Well, that sounds great. I am not a cleric, so no turning undead for me. But if we happen to have who is particularly good at that, let's do that one instead.
I've dabbled in the necromantic arts.
I love dead bodies. But that's beside the point.
I
So-
mean, being the cleric, I'm not really like all that undead killy, which is kind of weird, but
no, but you can sure assist other people in being more undead killy.
sure.
Which I'd appreciate.
I think we can handle it.
Go blow them out of the water.
I'm down.
We can pile drive them.
Oh yeah, can we? Is this thing movable?
Technically.
They'll never see us coming.
And it does give you an idea for a battering ram.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Hey, Makit, can you get on that?
Okay, so
I
which
probably
one?
could, yeah.
Sorry. So which one of these two endeavors are y'all looking into?
The ghoul.
Ghouls? Okay.
Yeah, ghouls.
All right. So as you all travel, I'm going to talk about ghouls in the area. Essentially, ghouls are classified by most people in the area as people, once humans, who just went over the edge. So instead of being like most of the people here who are actually technically Dampirs, half vampires, which is most of the populations of everybody you run into, including the guys you were just working for. That's what they all are. They were once human too. But the ghouls have went off the bad side of it and given in to all the dark urges. And so they've become ghouls, and more than the ghouls on the other continent, whereas they are mostly mindless meat, eaters of the dead. These will seek out and have objectives and independent thought. So that's why they are such a problem, is they raid but not necessarily destroy places. They come in, take the living, and leave. And some of them even have a setup where there are periodic sacrifices to them, demands made by them that are fulfilled. But it's rare to hear of them wiping out things. It's normally more difficult for them that way. So let's see. This one first. Make me a survival check, fellas.
Oof.
Well, Zorna, you're pretty sure you've caught the scent of some ghouls in the air.
No, I'm not even a fella.
Well, I was using that as the general term.
I smell some ghouls.
as you all travel in the general direction. Let me.
You smell like Axe body spray.
Dun dun dun. So. Shoot.
As we're going, since I'm anticipating possibly fighting, I'm gonna throw up a mage armor.
Sounds like a good idea. It lasts 8 hours, so why not?
Right?
There we go. That's better. While we're at it, what weapon are you making a +1 weapon for the day, Zorna? And remember that can be on anybody's.
I know. I was gonna say who wants me to +1 their weapon?
I don't want to sound greedy, but I always wanted a magical rapier.
I heard 2 people at once.
That was just Nim.
Yeah. Sometimes I do that. It's like I'm haunted.
Okay. How do I do that, Alex?
So on whoever's character sheet it is, go in there and just manually alter the weapon. Just go in there and click on, like, what was it, rapier? Or your crossbow?
Yeah, my rapier.
Okay. Just click on the magnifying glass, add a +1 bonus to each of those 2, and a comma magic. After piercing. There you go.
Oh, did it put it on me?
Goodness. Now I've got all the pooches.
Nah.
Alright. So
That
the first pack.
It put the effect on me on the combat tracker.
Oh. Okay, yeah, put it as your armor. That's okay, I can fix that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only one. You've got the other things going for you as well, so don't want to take those off. All right. So. You will come upon a pack of ghouls.
Ooh.
No, define pack.
A large number of ghouls.
More than one ghoul.
Ghoul.
Led by Vincent Price.
Excellent.
You should be so
Wrapped
lucky.
in cellophane. That's how you know they're a pack.
Oh, nice.
Well, that should make things easier.
Sure could.
All right.
Oh.
Probably need to do an initiative roll here.
Yep, I'll be doing that in just a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then
Do we have are you sharing a map?
I will be.
Okay.
Jim, did you make sure to max out your hit points?
They should be.
Because now
Because
would
it
be
doesn't
the time.
Yeah, it doesn't automatically do it for you.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, it just does a random roll for you.
I can fix that.
Yeah.
So I should have 10 and then
Times
5
6.
levels, so 38. I think that's correct.
Okay, that is a pack of ghouls.
Holy cow.
Ooh.
There you go. 1 pack of ghouls. It looks like they're a few more mature ghouls, and all the rest seem to be more children-like. I mean,
They're child ghouls?
Gas.
Isn't that illegal?
well, all undead are illegal everywhere. Everywhere there's a law to be followed, or a moral standard.
We should talk to him.
Nimvind, you're up.
Tavi.
I mean, I could cast tongues if you want.
They've got them. I mean, look at that picture. There's plenty of tongue to go around.
Hey, Undead, I see that you're just walking your students and you're a school teacher. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to talk to him. What I'm going to do is move things around so I can see the map.
Well, that'll help. Let me open the combat tracker for the chat.
I think I'm going to do my typical first round.
You hit. So you've pulled out your 2 hand crossbows and are firing into Ghoul 2, loading him full of bolts.
Yep. And then
It didn't look great to begin with, so now it looks not great with more holes in it.
it looks like I can freely move my token, but I'm just going to
I haven't locked him yet.
hide behind the stump. Even though I can't do the hide action, I'm just going to go behind it. They're beautiful.
What the heck? A second. Alright, I guess I'll figure that out later. So this map's not letting me lock tokens, so that's what's going on. Alright, so this time... Oh. Well, that would explain it. There we go. That's better. Now that I'm back to being the GM.
Whoops.
Okay. This ghast runs up and tries to attack Makit with its claws. Hitting him. And this is one of the bigger ones. Putting a slash into him and trying. And succeeding at paralyzing him. So Makit has been paralyzed by this one. It just ran up,
Ouch.
scarred him, and he just started rigor mortising up. Jim.
All right. I am going to move on up. And bonus action shillelagh.
Are you gonna move past the guest in that direct path?
Yes. Yeah, you can get, well, yeah, I don't think I have movement to navigate around.
Okay.
So I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Well, then you get to here and become paralyzed.
Okay. I will pass my turn.
This is not going so well.
All right. That one moves, but it can't do anything because I had to double move. Earl.
All right. I'm gonna run up to this one. I'll start swinging at it. Ooh,
Nice.
gets
Yeah.
and I did edit my invocations because I forgot that I had 3 last time.
Okay.
So now I get 2 attacks. So I have Thirsting Blade.
Let hit. Okay, so you rush up, stab it, and then twist around and chop its head off.
Oh, I just cleave the crud out of it.
Woohoo.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. Move, move. Move, move. Okay, that one moves up. Tries to claw a roll. But misses. That one moves up and takes a swipe at Nimvind, trying to paralyze him. Hits him. Let's see if he's paralyzed. Nimvind is not paralyzed by that one's claws. Alright.
It's because we are homies.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Moves up.
I clicked on a spell.
Okay. What'd you hellish rebuke? Anything? It doesn't
No,
look like it
I
actually hurt
didn't.
anything, so
I didn't mean to click on it.
yeah. It didn't target anything, so it didn't matter. Alright, make it.
All right, what's the save to
It is a
unparalyze?
constitution save at the end of your turn. So just make a
Alright.
constitution save, really. Okay, you are no longer paralyzed. Your turn is over. So that could be much worse.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Zorna, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to do Spirit Guardians, but you're going to have to walk me through it because I'm not exactly sure how to do it.
Okay. First
Do I
order.
target all the ghouls?
Okay, so it is a 15-foot radius, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to pop this around you. Okay, so target all the ghouls that are not these two behind that are out of it.
Did I get all of them?
Maybe? Let's see.
Looks like it.
Yep, I think so.
All right, first click on Effect, which will put the concentration effect of the Spirit Guardian on yourself. Okay. Then click on the Save or Cast. Either one will work.
Okay.
Okay, some saved, some didn't. Then click on the Radiant Damage is Damage.
Whoa.
Take that.
Okay. Now, go to the top of your screen, click on the Unselect Everything, the Clear Targets one, which is the targeted looking one with a slash through it.
Okay.
Because every time there's a ghoul or a ghast that's in that circle or where you are, and it's the beginning of their turn, they have to make the save or take the damage take the damage.
Again, right.
Yep. Or if they cross into it, like they're gonna. Okay.
Okay. And that's me.
Okay. Like this ghoul is gonna run up here, trying to get to people as soon as it can. So go ahead and hit it. You can just drag and drop it since it's just one dude.
Do I do the cast on it or just damage?
Just the save and then the damage will be fine. Now it's taking the full amount. Okay.
Yeah, when they started all bunching up, I was like, oh, excellent. My plan is getting better.
Okay.
Great plan.
Ghoul 2 needs to be hit.
Okay, hold on. 2.
Well, that will be for that one. Actually, it was gas 2, so...
Oh, I was
No, it's
sorry,
fine.
it was on.
That was my fault. I said the wrong person. Alright, so Gast. Well, keep trying to make it slashes. Alright. Okay, Gal 8. Okay, hit Ghoul 8. And that's probably going to be Ghoul 8. Yep. Jim.
All right.
Paralysis.
Just rolling a con save.
Yep. Okay, you're no longer paralyzed and your turn's over.
Okay.
Guest 5. Gets hit.
Oh gosh. Okay. Hold on.
Oh yeah, no, you just royally messed them up.
Okay. Okay. Nimvind gets slashed across the chin, but is still not paralyzed.
Because he's wily.
Uril.
Right. There it is. Oh, that's not it. Take a swing at this guy.
Hit him.
Nice. And then take my another swing. Oh, that's not going to work.
So your axe goes through and slices off a chunk of his jaw, and then comes back. And then when you try to recurve, he leaps out of the way.
I'm going to move in a little closer to him. The other two, yeah.
Okay.
And that ends for me.
Okay. Ghoul 5. Gets stabbed by an angel of some variety. Before it makes its attack at Jim. Missing. Gas 3. Tries to claw it rule. Missing. Nimvind.
Alright. I'll make my first attack at the one that's weakest in front of me.
Okay.
My second attack. No.
Hey,
But
good
then
one though.
my offhand attack.
Hey, every little bit.
I'm stuck here.
Okay, Ghoul 6.
Let's see. Take that.
Ghoul 4. Sees an opening and moves in.
And
So go ahead and hit him. He slashes at Uril but misses. Okay, Zorna.
Aha.
okay, well I'm still just concentrating on this, right?
Yeah, but you
That's-
can still do things. You just can't do things that require concentration.
Oh, okay.
So you can move and fight and use cantrips and some of your spells, but not ones that require concentration.
Let's see. Right, I guess I'll just try a word of radiance on this one right in front of me.
Okay. Okay, it fails its save, so go ahead and do damage. Okay, you do 3 damage to it. As it burns from the light and the stabbing. Guest 4 gets unwanted attention from some angelic beings. And it tries to... yeah. I'll try to take a bite out of Makit. It does so. Ghoul 1. Well, hey, at least all the ghouls are rolling awful on their saves. Make it.
All right. First off, I'm going to take an action surge. So I'm going to take one additional action on top of my regular action, and because I have an extra action, I can do 4 attacks.
Yep.
Nice.
I'll be using my Trident of Wounding. Hit.
That ghoul's not looking good. Or gassed, rather. About to look less good, I believe. Yeah, so you stab
Cool.
it once in the neck and then right in the forehead. Just stab.
And now the one to the north of it.
Yep. Okay, you stab.
Hit it as well. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to take a second wind to get back some of my hit points. It's 1d10 plus 6.
Okay.
15.
Sweet. Let's go ahead and adjust that.
And that's my turn.
Add that action for you. Yeah, it's there. Okay. All right, and that one you stabbed right in the chest, probably near where its heart might have been. All right, Ghoul 7, Spirit Guardian.
He didn't do so well.
Did not. Okay, make it. You're at the top of the order now.
Sweet. Okay. First off, I'm going to take a bonus action, do an Inhuman Vigor, take care of the rest of those hit points.
Okay.
I assume you say just click on a hit die.
Yep. Should work.
Okay. So I can do that. And then I can do one. Let's see.
Is it attack action?
I can expend 2 hit die.
Okay. So yeah, you can just do it again. There you go. And that was a
At
bonus
level
action,
6.
right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So,
However, I only get 1 double attack here.
right.
I have not yet moved.
Nope. You can now move and stab again.
Yay. That's my turn.
All right. Zorna.
Okay, I'm going to. I guess I'll wear the radiance and then. Actually, I'm just gonna cure Makit. I can find it. I should have done the second level one.
Okay, roll.
All right.
Let me just put your head down.
Just gonna attack the one in front of me. And then attack the other one. Ha.
Nice.
This pack is getting a wee bit thin.
I'm gonna run over to this one to help the one who doesn't like me so much.
Okay, each time you run through a square occupied by a fellow, it's double cost.
I mean, I was gonna run around. Realistically,
Okay, well you can pick yourself up, move, and then grab the point that you drop, and then do that. So you can pick up that 5 and move it again.
like that.
Yeah, that worked. There you go.
And my turn.
Nimvind.
All right.
All right, there are a pile of ghouls and ghasts about you. The spirits start swarming around and just seem to be standing in guard. So, upon this road, you have found a patrol of ghouls and gas, and have slain them. If you would like to make another check to follow where they might have come from or have gone, that will be with advantage. Whoever is best at it, survival. Okay, so it looks like
Well, I don't have survival, but I did have insight or perception.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep concentrating on this, just on the off chance more run out. So.
sure, it lasts an hour, so why not?
Right.
Okay. So, you get a good idea because these guys weren't all careful and stuff, especially the little ones. But little or not, they were still able to paralyze. So you're able to track them, and it looks for. Let's see. No, not that one. For quite a while. To the point that you end up tracking them for a couple of days, trying to find out where they're coming from, so you can take care of them, as it were.
I guess that spell wore off, but on the good side, we're all healed up and whatnot.
Right. All right. So this next map is. Oh, it's kind of big.
But unlike the last one?
Yes. All right. Whoop. Let's mask this. 1 minute. Sure thing, Toxicoma.
Is the map sharing?
Not yet. It's about to, though. I didn't want it to go. Oh, God, all the things. All right. There you go, so the stream can see what's going on.
So has the trail changed any? Gotten more fresh looking or wider?
Well,
You
it's
know,
gotten
anything?
less fresh looking as you've gone along, but it has gotten more narrow and has become a bit more winding and going up into a more hillish layer area. It's gone more into the boreal areas of Umash. Which is to say, it's a little bit forest, it's a little bit jungle.
And you said we're like 3 days out from the swamp.
Yeah, about 3 days out from the swamp fort.
And how far was the swamp fort from town?
2, I think.
Okay, so we're like 5 days from town.
Ish, yeah. You might be able to shave one more off of that if things go well, if you tried to trek on a straight path.
Well, I mean, I figured we'd stop by on our way back to see if it sank into the swamp again. But I think the third one will stay up.
It's possible. With proper engineering. Alright, has everyone got the map loaded? Or is it still loading for somebody?
It's
I've got
loaded.
it. A lot of
loaded
it's
for me.
hidden, but it's loaded.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright. How you're pretty sure you've gotten to the point where the path has gotten thicker with more tracks, footprints, and at least one of them, it's boot prints, not footprints.
How many boot prints? Like a lot of people, or just like a leader?
More than a pack.
Okay. Sniff the air for ghouls.
You just do smell a bit of gaminess on the air.
I didn't mean sniff Nimvind. Burn.
Alright, how would y'all like to proceed?
in a forward fashion.
Okay. So
Yep, I vote forward.
just traipsing.
Well, some careful traipsing. We're not gonna like sing show tunes or something.
Okay.
I mean, Nimvind might. Sad show tune.
See what's his 10. All right. All right. Come on now. Animal relocations. Okay, you come upon a ghast. Seems to be standing there, looking around.
Just the
Oh,
one?
look.
Just the one.
It's all by its lonesome. Hey guys, should I blow it up?
Pretty much. Wait, if these guys are intelligent?
Yep.
Should we try and catch it? Question it?
I mean, some more than others. The ones that are just labeled ghast are like the adult ones you ran into. So they're somewhat intelligent. The ghouls, the regular ghouls, less so.
Would I have enough knowledge to know if a hold person would work on a gas?
You would, and it will not.
It will not.
But you all can act. You'll get a round of action upon this ghast. Because it does not know you're there. Yet.
Well, I'm gonna. Wait, are we talking to it or killing it?
I'm cool with killing it.
Yeah, we should probably just kill it.
Oh, jeez.
Good news, everybody. That one's dead.
I just stood there.
Does a 20 and
Couple
a 19 hit?
arrows.
Does a 20 what?
Listen.
Does the 20 and a 19 hit?
Yep. It's an X. It falls over. Just thump.
Isn't it beautiful when the undead dies again?
Yes.
Oh, and before I forget, it is dusk. Early dusk.
It's like flying your Chardonnay or rain on your wedding day.
All right. You may carry on. I have you all locked so you can move however you choose. And again, just reminding everybody, we're sponsored by Fantasy Grounds tonight. Fantasy Grounds being the #1 virtual tabletop supported by the most add-ons and expansions. Okay.
Oh, wait. If it's about to be nighttime, should we wait?
Nah, wouldn't that stop us? Come on.
You
That'll
make
be
a good
fun.
point.
I mean, so far the daytime hasn't helped you any. I mean, this time.
Oh
He's
no!
afraid of a little dark.
I push Earl to the gas. Take him. You don't need him.
Everybody needs a little Earl.
No.
No.
Okay, Jim, what are you doing?
Um,
I'm gonna make it move.
I'm just following the rest of the group.
There's a
and-
gas in front of us.
Okay, I mean, I guess we're still in the mindset of attacking it.
Does it see us?
Yeah,
That is a good question.
Yeah,
Does it see us?
this one has seen you.
It has. Okay.
Yeah, it is aware.
Oops.
Or if it didn't, it
Um,
heard you gut its kin.
Okay. Then I'm going to move up to it. Bonus action shillelagh.
Okay. Again, you should move around.
Oh yeah, move around. I know that there's the two people.
Right.
So here I can check that.
There you go.
Officially.
There we go. All right. You shillelagh.
Yep.
You hit.
Okay, cool. And then that's
You do some damage.
okay. And that's my turn.
It uses.
And then at the start of his turn, I'd
Uh-huh.
like to use my reaction, because I can do that,
Okay.
to spit spores in his face.
Okay.
And this should be
Coincidentally, he has allergies.
it's coming up as 1d4, and it's supposed to be a 1d6. Recognize the coding. It's for my Halo of Spores.
It says 1d4 on this thing, but
It's because when I hit level 6, it goes to a 1d6,
okay.
and then when level 10, it's one of those things.
There you go. That's fixed.
Cool. So then I will cast.
He succeeds.
Okay, so then I don't roll damage, or it's half
I'm not sure.
damage. I don't believe I roll damage. That is my turn. Or now it's back to his turn. That was my reaction.
Okay. Just a second. While something clears. But yeah, he disengages and runs away. Down the path.
Okay.
Shall we charge recklessly?
Absolutely.
What could go wrong?
Okay. As Jim comes around the corner, that gas takes off and he sees another one around the corner, further around the corner, which, seeing the other one run past him, also turns and runs. No, there. All right.
I assume this little cliffiness means, you have to go around the path. You couldn't go, like,
Right.
straight.
I mean, you can. It's just much more difficult. It takes, I want to say, 3 times movement to get across each one.
Well, can you see through that, or is it like stone and trees and stuff that blocks you?
It is rock. It is tall enough that you can't see.
Okay, so it is view blocking.
Right.
Would you look at that? The sucker ran away.
Just a second. Need to clear some visuals for Ulril.
Only like 60 feet's worth.
Okay.
Are we still in combat movement, or are we
Oh, yes.
free movement? Okay. Oh, I see it.
Yeah. So you've moved, and this guy's running.
All right. Well, since I can see him from here, I'm gonna blast the crud out of him.
Okay, that hits.
We're gonna do it again.
Oof. He's
All right.
more of a looping at this point.
And that ends my turn. Because that was all my movement that I used to move over here.
Okay. Nimvind.
The squares are all weird.
The what?
The grid.
Oh, yeah.
When maps don't want to work with you.
Alright, well, I guess he's just gonna want to die without knowing how he's gonna die, because I'm gonna shoot him.
In the back. In the neck.
That one's dead.
Through
Do I
the
see the
skull.
one further up?
Let's see. Nope.
Alright, well, I guess I'll end my turn.
Okay. And you end that guest's turn. Alright, Zorna. 15 feet. You've got another 15 feet.
You get the feeling you're being led into a trap.
All the time.
I guess if I don't see anything, that's the end of my turn.
It's pending.
Let me go ahead and put the magic on Nimvid's weapon again.
Okay.
And wait a minute, this spirit thing lasts for an hour, you said?
Uh-huh.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put it... Because it moves with me, right?
Yep.
So I may as well...
Now, if you get hit, you have to make Constitution saves to see if you lose it, is a thing.
But that would be true anyway, right?
Yep.
So...
Let's see. Okay. So go ahead and right-click, move up to pointers, select the draw a circle, and give yourself a 15-foot radius around yourself.
When I right click, there's no pointer, there's nothing there.
So when you right-click on the map somewhere, it doesn't pop up anything?
Okay, Oh, I did it wrong.
No, that's right. Then you pick it up by the middle and drag it over you.
Oh, I tried and I couldn't. Let's see.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. So I just moved that with me when I moved.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So Makit, you're up.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is just do a full movement.
Okay.
But I don't really see anything.
Right.
So I guess at the moment I'm just sort of like, what?
Right.
Maybe
Or you can make a
withhold my
second
action.
move. That's up to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember, everybody, resize your maps. There's handy tools for it. I'm saying this because I didn't, but you should. There we go. All right. Nimvind, you're up.
All right. Gonna move up there. And I'll unleash Flame and Justice, the nicknames for my crossbows. Flame. Justice.
Zorna.
Okay. I'm going to change my trajectory.
Okay. Well, I can put you back because I know where you're at. Okay. Hit him with a saving throw.
Okay. Let's gas 3.
Yep. Okay. He's still kicking.
But he is damaged.
He is damaged. He's
So,
got a 2 crossbow bolts in him in his back. Some ethereal slashes in his side.
well, he's going to get his deadness told.
Yep, he sure is. Oof. Okay, make it.
All right. Well, I can definitely charge a. Well, no, there we go. 25 is my movement, I'm pretty sure. Even if it says something else. It says 30, but I'm pretty sure as a Trollkin it's actually 25. So I'm going to chuck a trident at it.
Okay.
Hey, Alex, has the
Missed.
map opened up any behind us now that we've moved up some? Or behind him?
Yeah, just a second. Okay. Nope, missed.
And that's it though.
All right. And what you see over here when it reveals is the entrance into a cave mouth. Oop. Come on. Okay. Move dash. Screaming as it goes. Jim.
All right. I'm going to move on up, and then I will take the dash action.
Okay.
To get up. I believe I can get about there. And that's all I can do.
Right. We'll dash and run up this direction. Which ends my turn. Where'd he go?
Where did he go?
He went into loading.
What is this mysterious realm you speak of?
Sounds
Okay.
awesome.
Nimvind, you're up. What's your dark vision range? 60?
With the goggles, it's 60s.
Okay.
All right. Oh, there he is. My character sheet was in the way. I'm gonna move up. I'm about to end this guy's whole career.
Seems likely. And he's running enough that he skitters and bounces and hits the wall at the end. But y'all can make a perception if you'd like.
I like.
If I roll a nat 20 on my perception, I'm gonna get a insta re-up play
Nice, I
on
just did.
how I. Nice.
It keeps not rolling in the thing. There. receive stuff.
Okay, what you hear
Except you're all-
specifically down the hallway is, they're coming, they're coming. Prepare the great hall. The guests are on their way.
Oh, they're throwing us a party.
I love parties.
I'm getting a little peckish myself.
Well, I mean, if we're invited, let's go say hello.
Can you play us a party song, Nimvind?
I'm already on it.
Excellent.
Okay, how would you like to continue from here?
Playing a song.
Nice.
I think we're going in
Okay.
Oh, 100%.
to the party.
All right. Well, you go through this cave, it looks like, and for about 90, 100 feet, and then it comes back up above ground. It looks like there's a bit of bedrock around, half around a ruined keep. Let's see. That one. Which I'll be sharing with you in a second. And as you walk up to it, there are pennants up. They look to be ratted and tattered and torn, but those of you who've seen historical stuff about like knights and countries and faraway lands are somewhat familiar with the idea of um, coats of arms and heraldry of the like. And that's what you kinda, sorta, but torn to bits see around here, attached to the keep in places and flittering in the wind. Um, on top of one of the areas is, let's see, let me grab this quick. And this fellow, who, if this will let me, come on.
I assume there's a different map.
Yeah, there is.
Well, he's a spiffy dresser.
All right. Doot doot doot. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, 8.
Holy cow.
Okay. Let's see. Let me get over to the stream, zoom out a little bit. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, there are a number of the adult ghasts, and they're all in armor, with lances, with pennants flying from them, um, uh, with each with a different heraldric emblem on their shields. They're all very similar, but they each have different charges on them. But they're close enough together that you could tell that they're related. And they all also match that of the keep. There's
These guys
current,
look cool.
not aggressive. And here's
Not
your,
aggressive.
yeah, and there's your kill zone.
Okay, I think I accidentally edited. And then they both went away.
There you go.
Move me back. All right.
So it's your
You
option,
said
because it's not like you can't see where it is.
Oh, well, my ass is moving forward.
Okay, go ahead and do so. They're not actually facing you, they're facing each other. It's worth mentioning.
yeah, and you said they're not aggressive.
Yep.
Okay, well, do you guys want me to move forward or not?
Actually, I think I can probably do something here.
Okay.
I was gonna try.
I mean, I can also call lightning down on top of them too.
Well,
Don't know if that
there
would
might
help.
there might not be a need for this. We'll find
Hey.
out.
I heard we're guests, but let's talk this out a little, right?
Okay.
Exactly. Earl was there. I'm really good at talking to these types until they start eating me.
Right.
Good. That'll be the clue, guys, for you to start calling down lightning and spirits. Is when they start eating my eyes.
Okay. Well, I'll just hold back and listen.
All right, I'll
Sounds
just
good.
walk up. I'm like, may I talk to the head honcho here?
This guy
That'd be
moves over. Is like, yes, sir. I'm the major domo here. You're welcome into our hall downstairs, and you may meet our lord.
All right.
I'd like to follow Nim.
Yeah, please do.
This guy up here which is the guy with this snazzy dresser, just stands there and looks and more or less glowers down at everybody. It's kind of hard to tell. He does have red glowy eyes and such, so
I wave at
he
him,
doesn't
like
not
with
glower.
a smile.
Doesn't he look cool? Kind of want
He
that
looks
jacket.
really friendly. He's actually really handsome. I wish I was as handsome as him, but it's bad. It's a bad custom where we come from to be undead. No offense, Gast.
They don't seem to
I.
understand.
It's good. You know, oranges and lemons. Wait, oranges and apples. So we go down there?
Yes, down here, this way, and he'll lead you to some stairs down.
I go down.
The way this spell works, I could walk through those guys without it hitting them, right?
Nope.
No, I thought that you chose who you wanted it to hit.
when you cast it.
Ah, okay. So should I drop this then? I mean, I can always do it again.
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
Bloop.
Did you take off token lock?
I didn't have it on this
okay.
map. It's a map per map thing.
Oh,
Someone just ran up and kissed that one.
Do what now?
Looked like Jim just ran up and kissed that.
yeah, I
Ghoul?
wouldn't look too
Yes.
far.
All right, let's see. Next map. Okay, so as you go in, everybody make me a wisdom save. Yeah, wisdom.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Ooh, crit. But you can't crit on saves.
I knew someone would.
Missing Makit save.
Sorry, which save?
Wisdom. Okay. So Zorna, Makit, and Jim made the DC 19 wisdom save.
Oh, wow.
So everybody gets 2 descriptions. One for some of you, one for the rest of you. Some of you, as you go down, you begin to believe that it becomes really nice downstairs. The walls are lit with bright sconces, the floors are cleaned, the tables are the little side tables and such that you pass are all in excellent order. There are little candelabras on the side. Brass is polished, and you're led down to a banquet hall. The banquet hall will be as pictured to those of you who did not make the DC 19 wisdom save. Those who did, it all looked trashed. It looks covered in cobwebs, broken, dark, dank, and smells to high heaven.
Oh, it's beautiful here.
Oh, you think you could clean the place a little?
I like it the way it is. It's abstract. It's like a statement on society.
And those of you who are seeing it nice also see the person who is leading you. They seem to not look so bad anymore. They seem to appear like a courtesan.
This got weird. Why does everything look nice all of a sudden?
What do you mean? You're in our Lord's Hall. And I will start you down at the bottom here, and they are escorting you to seats if you would like. Let's see.
What are you
Really?
talking about? This doesn't look nice. There's a pile of dirt in the corner.
Wait, you don't see what I see? That's not good.
I don't know. You trying to pull one over on me?
Definitely not,
No.
because I
Change
like
that.
things that look a mess, and this does not look a mess.
This place looks like shit, Earl. Like
See?
you.
I mean, I don't agree with the
Okay.
second part, but I agree with this
That's
guy.
better. All right. Now I can put people on this map. There we go. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. And this ghast will do. It's all very well lit, so you can actually see the whole thing. So let me share that. Go to the previous map. It doesn't matter right now. Scroll on to the bottom. That's how you'll come in.
So this is how it looks to me and Nim, right?
Let's see.
I made my save.
Yep.
Is it? No, you rolled a 17. It was a DC 19.
Oh. I thought it was a DC 13. I thought I
Nope,
heard. Oh, never
19.
mind.
That's what made it kind of amazing that 3 of you made it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anyway, he leads you down the hall or down across the carpet, which is technically carpet for both sides. Just there's a big quality difference. And
Shag in a dungeon?
piled upon the tables is all sorts of fancy food and like dishes you've never even seen or even heard about. But it's pretty intense, and it all smells real. It smells, of various delicious roasted meats and poached vegetables and etc. It looks like a tremendous feast. To the other half of you, it also looks like a feast, but not of what you would consider food most of the time. More of bodies and entrails and offal, all from sentient races, piled 6 inches to a foot or 2 deep, just dripping off the tables.
Cooked or uncooked?
Oh, uncooked.
Uncooked, okay.
I mean, you can smell that it's uncooked.
Okay. Um, is there anyone else in the room?
Yes. Um, let's see. Each one of the guests I'm putting down here will be 5. Whoop. If that makes sense to you. Just so I don't spend forever filling up the map.
Each
That's okay.
gas is
Right.
5 gas.
Yep.
All right. Do you guys really not see how nice everything looks in here? I'm so really confused. What do you see? Directed at, let's say, Jim.
There's couple piles of bodies. I'd say maybe 1 or 200. Lots of rotten flesh. Do you not smell it?
Okay. No. One of us, or some of us, must be under a spell at this point.
Yeah.
Because I smell delicious, yummy, gourmet looking food.
At least I'm on the side of the one at least likely to eat it.
Anybody else see this?
Yeah, I am not hungry for once.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting experience for Makit because, it's not unheard of for trolls and trollkin to trollkin less, but more of a have to situation. Eat less than savory things. Not so much by choice, but by necessity. Let's see. I'll drop this guy in here.
Are the ones sitting at the table eating?
They're not. No one is eating yet. Let's see if
All
I
right,
can
guys.
drop
I
this.
think there's something wrong with me. I'm gonna kind of be a little wary of this situation.
Okay, so the person at the head of the table appears to be a very noble and regal individual to some of you. Fair of body and outfit. To the rest of you, however, he looks more like this, which I've got a picture of. Except he doesn't have the axe up.
Okay.
All right, well, let's go up and talk to him. Then.
He comes and says, "Come, come, have a seat. Sit at my table. Partake of our food. Welcome you to our feast."
I'm gonna walk up to his table.
This is not a bad idea at all.
Great idea.
Are there any like full on corpses, or are they all cut up and mangled?
They're all ripped up and mangled, but yes.
Okay.
I mean, there's easily enough to put together. Like that one's
Okay.
just missing an arm over there, or the closer you get to the main table, the noble's
Mhm.
table, as it were, the fresher the meat.
Nice.
Okay. I'd like to go up to one of the fresh ones,
Okay.
and I would like to use my fungal infestation. I can infest a corpse and animate it.
This is Jim, right?
Within. Yep, this is
Okay.
Jim.
You wanna move you up to the table? Are you gonna come up, make it, or are you gonna stay at the back?
No, I'll get up.
Okay. I'll just get the screen up to where people are. Okay.
Hello, kind sir. I been receiving reports that your group has been making raids and making people go missing around the area.
Well, I don't quite know what you're talking about. I have sent my knights out on quests, and they've found and hunting, and they have brought back bounty. For this, and he walks over and touches what looks like roasted pig to some of you. The rest of you, it looks like a head. There's more behind it, but that's what he puts his hand on. Went out and got these fine things like this roasted pig and that venison over there. It just so happens we happen to be having a feast day today, and you happen to come.
May I insight check him to see if he's believes what he's saying or
Absolutely.
blatantly telling us a lie?
You may.
Oof, that's not good.
You're pretty sure he believes what he's saying.
So what was Jim doing?
Essentially, I'm trying to reanimate a corpse.
Okay. Let's see how
using
that works.
fungal infestation. So
Since Nim is right next to me, I'm gonna kind of whisper to him, "Hey, could you detect some magic around here? See what the heck's going on?"
It's kind of rude to wave your hands out and start saying arcane words at the dinner table. We're trying to be diplomatic here.
All right. Let's see. To some of you, a encrusted with fungal growths corpse begins to move on the table and get up. To others of you, you see what looks like a very large turkey having gotten up and being animated to dance around.
What the crap?
Oh, I see that someone has started to some entertainment. Someone likes to play with their food a bit, huh?
sure, you could say that. And then just kind of whisper to the guys. I'm just like, hey, I think that maybe this location has some sort of spell effect on it. Maybe
That's what I'm starting to think.
it seems like when we're inside, some of us have fallen under some sort of illusion. Perhaps we should try to talk to this person outside.
Yeah, because I see a flying turkey.
Okay, yeah, that's a fungus encrusted zombie.
Yeah, it's dancing a jig.
All I know
trying
is
to be
they're
entertaining.
undead. Do you need to know that they're undead in order to succeed in our mission here?
I think you got a point, Makit. I think words are kind of going to be lost in this cultural difference. I think we're going to have to fight.
Everyone,
Kinda.
feel free to make another wisdom save. Let's see.
Another crit.
All right, so Url, and Jim, you all see what the others were talking about.
Okay, this is wrong.
Those who,
Oof.
others who did not make the save, which is DC 19, see it as it really is.
Wait, what?
Check what you made on your save. If you didn't get a 19 or higher, you see the rot and decay and all the gore.
Okay. Well, that's what I saw in the first place.
Okay.
Huh? What's going on here? Why does everything look so nice now?
Well, we do our best to clean up and have it presentable when guests arrive.
Wait. So it just went backwards.
For you, yes.
Okay, so if we saw it as gore before, now we see it as nice.
Let's see.
If we fail.
You didn't. Yeah, if you fail it.
Okay. So all of a sudden, for me, it looks like good food now instead of bodies.
No, it still looks bad for you. You made your save.
I got a 17.
19.
Right. She rolled a 17.
Oh, okay. Ah, you're right. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong set.
Yeah.
Yeah. It all fluffs up and looks nice and good. And you believe it not just you see it. Like, only because people are telling you different.
Okay, so now there's food here.
Yeah, I don't know where this came from.
You know what? I'm still not hungry.
No, Jim, you made the save, so do you still see it as gross?
No, now I see it as gross. I saw it before, or I thought it swapped with the save.
No, you made it both times. It still looks gross.
Oh, okay. I thought you were swapping it around. Okay.
No, only though
Okay.
some different people succeeded than failed, and vice versa.
Okay. So it still looks gross to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You still have a not undead zombie.
Okay.
Well, it's more humorous now that there's a turkey dancing around.
The turkey is 100% a zombie.
Yeah, it's totally doing a jig. It's having a hoedown. It's all the things to make you laugh at it.
I mean, it's pretty bizarre either way, you've got to admit.
So what was the reason we were sent here again?
We were invited.
Okay.
No, the zombies were terrorizing people pretty much.
Okay. Well,
And this guy says that they were going on quests.
So why'd you
Nice.
invite us here, man? What's up?
Well, we rarely get company here, and it is a day of feasting, so we are offering you a seat at my table.
these people seem like they're confused. I think that they speak as though they're from a distant land.
And anyone who wants can make an insight check too.
I'd love to.
Insight?
Yep.
So how long has your kingdom been here?
Oh, for as long as I can remember. For those who made a 10 or higher on their insight, different place or different time.
What?
What do you mean?
I mean, instead of it being they think they're in a different place, they may think they're in a different time.
Yeah, there's some strange going on around here, guys. These guys really think that they're in a nice hallway.
Did someone do detect magic before? Do we know if there's magic here?
No, Nim refused.
I can do it.
I mean, if you're able to detect magic, I can dispel it. I mean,
I will do detect magic.
Okay. It creates a cone of magical detection. There's a little bit of magic, probably like an item of some sort on the main guy there. But you'd have to hold it to really get a look at it. But other than that, there is none.
Well, without being rude, like what's pinging on the fella?
Some piece of equipment, it seems. And it's pinging like enchantment. It's probably a magic item, you think.
But I can't tell what item.
Right. It seems to be a passive item. That is to say, it does not seem to be affecting anything outside of itself.
But when I look at the turkey dancing around and stuff like that, it's all normal.
Yes.
Okay.
So the turkey looks normal to you.
Yeah, it's just dancing around. Perfectly normal.
This is getting even stranger. Because I know I used magic on the corpse.
Well, did
So-
you, or did you animate it with spores?
Oh, well, I animated it with spores, but spores are a magical field that surrounds my body.
Okay. Then I guess
So-
it does whatever. What would that be? Transmutation, probably?
Yes, yeah.
Conjuration? Okay. It does detect as magical, but not necromantic.
Okay.
But the other air quote food on the table does not. It
Right.
just- but when I'm detecting magic, it still looks like food to me.
Yep.
Well, I guess our two options have come down to either join in the feast and eat, or make our own way.
Yeah, I don't like it in here. This looks.
Sir, are you aware you're eating corpses?
It is
Of-
the fine.
of-
We have the
of
finest food.
people?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
When was the last time you left?
Oh, I went out with my knights not a week ago.
Hmm. Have you had any new knights join your order?
Every once in a while, one of the commoners will rise up and be able to replace one of the fallen knights.
And what do you call your order of knights?
Uh, the knights of Castle Hardscrabble.
Castle Hearts. Do I know anything about this castle?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Which isn't a big surprise. You don't know anything about much here because no one does.
Okay.
Well, we're here to take care of a problem. You seem like a problem.
Is there something I could help with? Perhaps I could gather my knights and they could.
We have been
help deal with it.
told that there is undead, that which is what I see all around me. You may claim whatever you want, but I see a bunch of ghouls feasting on the undead.
I'm sure you're joking. Surely you see this great benefit in that I'm offering you. Look at this banquet.
Well, how
It's been
about
prepared
this?
for days.
This food that you're eating belongs to another kingdom.
It was gathered off my lands. The lands
Like,
I'm.
we're here because of that. It's a land dispute. The land that you think is yours is not yours.
But with whom?
Of course, the people to the where we just came from, the east.
Yeah, southeast.
The people from the southeast says that you've been encroaching their borders, and to prevent war, we're here to settle this.
I'd like to assist Nim and also telling him, yes, we were told that your knights have been stealing from the commoners in this area, and everyone is very distraught in the matter.
He seems aghast. Um,
Get it?
yeah, and it's like I do not know what you have heard. but it seems that you're, in fact, are not ones to be welcomed here. Knights, please escort these people. Below.
Would it be safe to say that I could jump across this table and just hack?
Yeah, what's your strength?
Oh, my strength is crud. 6.
6. No, you cannot make it across that table in a jump.
All
You
right.
can make it 3 feet. You can make it 6 with a 10-foot running start.
Nope, not enough.
Um,
I'm gonna look to Zora
I-
to my right. Oh,
can I tell my dancing turkey to attack?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me just kick this off here. Menu. Initiative. Hold on, initiatives. I'll start with the zombie, whatever that is. Juju zombie, ready to do its thing. Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yep.
Okay, move it. Take actions with it.
Where is it? Right next to me?
Yep.
It's not letting me pick up the token.
Ah, wait a minute. There you go.
Okay.
it was an enemy.
So right up to this dude, and then an
Slam.
attack.
Okay.
Yep.
Go, turkey, go.
And
It's not a turkey.
It most definitely was not animated at a fire pit right after an adventure. It certainly won't kill the bard. Will it let you take control over it?
and attack with it? I
Yep.
don't believe so.
Okay, well, I'll just do it for now. It's only one thing.
Is it in the character sheet?
It is not. If you click on its thing in the, let's see, in the combat tracker, you can whatever, I'll do it, like I said. So it's going to slam him, or try to. It misses. However, when it attacks him, the illusion falls, the delusion falls from everyone in the party.
Man, I'm rolling crap for initiative tonight.
Well, you should have seen me earlier.
One of the knights comes up and slashes.
And we did get a rest, so we get all of our abilities back and stuff.
Yep. Jim succeeds. Speaking of which, Jim's human. Okay. There's no elves in this party, right?
So what?
No, what?
Okay.
Elves.
I mean, I'm a half elf.
Not good enough.
Okay.
But your turn.
All right.
Not good enough.
It's specific.
I'm gonna turn around and start hacking away at this one that walked up to Zorna.
Oh, it ran up, but yes.
Right, ran up.
Boosh.
Aha.
You slice it across the forehead, gouging off the ear.
That ends my turn on that one.
And as they run up, there's parts falling away from them. There's a bit of a slop dripping from their mouths, etc. Nimvind, you're up.
All right.
Well, you're critting a bunch tonight, at least.
Right.
Yeah. Oop.
You jinxed it.
Let's see. No, that's fine. Moves up. Tries to take a bite out of Nimvind. Missing. Make it.
All right. I look around me and I'm not very pleased. So I'm going to attack the guest next to me.
Okay.
Can I get out my weapon?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to use my trident.
It's kind of one of those. It's hard to put a trident up. Okay, one less.
15 and attack 2.
Okay.
Oof.
All right. And I'm going to do my second attack, my ability surge. Do 2 more.
Okay.
Yay. Yeah. And yeah, that's it for now.
Okay. Okay. The Lord uh launches across the table and lands. Let's see. And where's your thing? Is that? No. Okay. Swings once here. Again. Hitting.
Oof.
Uses its martial advantage.
Holy cow. As a reaction,
Mhm.
I'd like to cast Hellish Rebunk on. And he succeeds. Wait, hold on. How much? Wait. Sorry. I just gotta make sure. Oh, okay. All right. That's all that does.
Okay. And then it's got one more attack left, which it will. He comes up with a shield and hits you with it. Well, attempts to
Tries
hit you with it. You step back just in time to miss the impact. Moves up. Moves up. Jim.
All right.
Oh, the zombie gets a slam attack against.
I think I have to spend my action to actually do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Actually, no, you're right. It can attack, and it doesn't take my.
Well, it got an attack of opportunity when it moved.
Oh, okay. So what I'm going to do is spend my action to. Oh, am I able to drop the? For some reason, when I'm targeting. Okay, there we go. Casting poison spray.
Okay. Don't bother doing the
And,
damage. He's immune to poison.
oh, he's immune to poison. Okay. Uh,
There's
that-
zombies.
um, then I will pass my.
Okay. Zorna. I'm gonna guess what you're gonna do.
Yeah, we're gonna pop on that Spirit Guardian. So make okay. So then I just click on each one that's in it.
Yep.
Is this one at the bottom in or out?
Out.
Out. Okay.
I mean, at the moment. But yeah.
Okay. I think that's all I can do.
Well, that's not nothing. All right. There we go. Fast scroll. That's what I need. All right. Someone comes down the stairs. It's the guy who you saw upstairs and cast a spell on himself. The zombie. Spore zombie. Jim.
Okay. Is it my turn or the zombie's turn?
It's the zombie's turn.
Zombie's turn. Okay. Then
It goes on initiative -1
okay, cool. Then I'll
this
move
round.
on up.
Okay.
And attack the big bad.
Okay.
Smash him.
Misses.
Okay.
All right. This ghast is going to try to claw you. No. Okay. Zorna, go ahead
Did
and
you
actually
get?
go ahead and target that ghast and make it
That's
save.
what I was about.
Yep.
I can't tell which ones are in, so. That did it.
There we go.
Okay. Let's see. I will go ahead and toll the dead on. What's his name?
Okay. Let's see. Has it taken damage?
He should have from
He has, yes.
the
So your
as well.
D12s.
Stuff, D12. Okay.
Okay. Do the thing on gas 7.
Uh, okay.
Okay. And we'll try to claw. Make it. Okay, get gas number 3. Okay, so we'll just take half.
Bummer.
The zombie.
The zombie is going to attack again.
Okay.
Same dude.
This is number 6. We'll get hit by the spell.
Okay. Let's see. And damage. A little bit.
And miss.
Same on 9.
Yep. Jim.
All right. I I am going to bonus action Shillelagh. And then whack at this dude. So I'm going to attack. Why did I get advantage on that?
I don't know. Oof.
Okay. Are you able to see what it dropped?
Let's see. No.
Okay. Do you want me to just re-roll that?
No, just go ahead. We'll figure it out.
And there's. And then I will reaction to spores this dude as well because he started that spot. And seeds. I'll pass.
All right. Well, in this case, is this jerkwad wants to come up and hit me, I'll turn around and hit him back, or not. Let's try it again.
As a reaction, he increases his AC by 4.
Does that mean I don't hit him?
Yep. That's what it means. Let's see. As he parries your blow.
Oh shoot! Actually, before I end my turn, I wanna the bonus action. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? That was the wrong one. Take it off the zombie.
Okay. Put it on the guy. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4. Go ahead and hit number 4.
Okay.
There it is. Guess number 4.
Did it not go through?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll do it again. Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, filled it save.
Okay.
And I'll make a bite attack. And miss. Alright. That's so 120 feet. Let's see. Oh, good enough. All right. So, okay, Zorna, I need you to make your own circle, because I'm going to have to make a different circle. And mine's less friendly.
I thought I did make my own joke.
No, I made that one.
Okay. Then
There you go.
but I can't. It won't let me move it because you. Okay.
Okay. The guy in the back of the hall points, and a yellow-green fog
Oh,
comes in existence and radiates out.
okay. How far away is he? He's more than 60 feet, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 115 feet from Makit.
Shoot. Okay. Then never.
Okay, let's see. Now, let's see, that's everybody, so I can at least do that. Okay, good. That works out.
Oh no.
Alright, so the zombie is immune. All the bad guys are immune. Makit takes half, and some other people take some damage as a cloud kill erupts.
Ouch.
Nimvind.
Okay. Gotta get out of this cloud kill, but got to fight.
There goes that ghast.
That missed. Okay. I'm just gonna have to take the. It would be 2 attack of opportunities, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
Well, I'm small, and small people can walk through. I'm gonna move over there. I'm gonna take the opportunity or the risk.
Okay. Let's see. I know. You find him again. He hits you, but it's less than the cloud kill.
That's good. All right, I'll end my turn.
Okay. Okay, get gas number 1.
There he goes.
Okay. Then gas number 5.
And
And let's see if he'll just let me. There we go.
Spirit Guardian him.
And the Ghoul King. Take some damage.
He's still at light.
Alright. Now, in retrospect, let's see, do you have. Make sure you got your concentration effect for the Spirit Guardians on.
How do I do that?
It's the bottom effect on Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Hits you with your first attack. With his first attack, you maintain your concentration. So we get you with his second attack. Misses. And again with his third. It misses. Make it.
All right. Well, I'm just going to start with 2 attacks at the gas next to me. Go from there.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to do the 1d10 plus 6 for healing.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, gas 6 will get hit. We're going to be right back in a second. I'm going to take a short break when that happens, and we'll see. Actually, do we want to continue this, or we can hold it? Time's about up this evening.
I'm cool with holding.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So beginning of this turn, it's going to be kind of a bit of a fight. There's still a cloud kill going on, which I'm just resolving on the cloud kill caster's turn instead of everybody's individually, because one of those going on is enough. Anyways, for those who joined us this evening, we really appreciate it. Again, we're sponsored by Fantasy Grounds, the #1 most supported virtual tabletop. You can find us, of course, on DDOstream, and you can find Fantasy Grounds at fantasygrounds.com, and you can sign up for a free demo version. And that's all you really need to play that, and find somebody who's running a game with Ultimate version. You can have pretty much all the things that they have access to.
They're also getting ready to release a new version of it that'll be supported widely, and it's in beta right now, and should be pretty exciting. It's based on Unity, so should be pretty cool.
Do we know about when that might happen?
I don't personally know.
Okay.
And hey, 64-bit. Can use all of our
Yeah,
memory.
that too.
All right. Well, I'm Gruubii, and Zorna is played by Lynn, and we can meet us on DDOstream on Sundays, and you can find my channel on Twitch, as well as our websites from our Twitch channel. Anybody else got anything they'd like to cover?
Nope, other than we have the last streaming with Even happening here in about, a half hour? Something like that?
Yep, I think so. Okay. Well, in that case, thanks for joining us this evening, and we will see you on the first, my normal time, which is on the first Sunday of each month. All right. You all have a good evening. Appreciate having you.
Good night, everyone.